So now why would he believe Leslie of all people? Of all people, he chooses to believe Leslie. Not only that, but why would he go tell Nicole that her dad cheated? Somebody said he don't want to lie to her no more. That ain't got nothing to do. I mean, it does have something to do with her in a sense, but not directly. What the world going on? I said, now Ted, you fool. You fool. He couldn't wait. Had to leave the party early because he trying to run tell her something. I said, it's too late, buddy. She's moved on. Now, I don't know if she going to officially move on with Carlton or Kyle or whatever because I haven't seen him since what? The day after Winterfest, they showed him. I said, now you want to be honest. You couldn't be honest about your fact you lying, but you want to go tell somebody else's business that ain't their business because they not sleeping around. I'm assuming because they still ain't said it yet. They still ain't said it yet what they got going on. But yeah, he gonna choose to believe Leslie of all people. But yeah, that's I said exactly how rumors start or travel anyways because it started the other day with Leslie. But yeah, Tracy asked Sharon what her and Vernon got going on. Danny, Andre, Kat, and them was just celebrating. Vernon and Sharon still sneaking around. And I said, I think they were up to no good as well. And the last thing is that Anita tells Vernon that she has bad news at the end of the episode. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life of Chelsea for Beyond the Gates, December 22nd, 2025. First things first, let me know down below. Let me know what y'all thought of the episode down below. Did y'all like the episode? Look, it's getting interesting. It's getting interesting. But yeah, we got 2 more episodes because I think Beyond the Gates, The Bold and Beautiful, and General Hospital, I think they don't come back on Thursday and Friday, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, what y'all think? Um, I like this episode. I think the whole Anita storyline gonna be real interesting, y'all. We shall see though. But okay, it started with Sharon and Tracy. You know, Sharon was still on the phone with Vernon, and she ended up getting off the phone. Tracy wanted to know who she was on the phone whispering to, and she over here stalling and stuff, not answering. Vernon came in, wanted to know where Anita was and why they was there. So they said she went to get her test results for what they said first, vision, and he was like she already had a vision test or whatever. She already got the results. Then it was like hearing, and he knew they was lying. He knew they was lying. He assumed it was about a Christmas gift. He assumed it was about a Christmas gift and stuff like that. So then they end up having to leave. Well, I think Tracy said she had to go to the bathroom or something like that. She must have trying to see what they had going on because she asked her at the Uptown. She asked her what they had going on at Uptown, so I'm assuming she was just trying to see what was going on. But yeah, then Tracy said she had to use the bathroom. Sharon and Vernon still whispering and stuff. Talking about, so, why did you let me know you was coming and stuff like that? They just, you would think that they was sleeping around too. You definitely would, especially imagine if there was Anita who walked up and heard them whispering and stuff versus Tracy. I think it'd be 10 times worse. But yeah, I still say that she done taught him how to sing. They still went about it the wrong way. But yeah, they said this week is supposed to come out. I think Wednesdays. I said they gonna leave us with a cliffhanger. That's what it is. They gonna leave us with a cliffhanger. We ain't gonna see the real stuff until next week. They said Sharon and Vernon's secret comes out this week. What else did they say? Anita's supposed to tell Vernon on tomorrow's episode about her cancer diagnosis. Um, so was this the Christmas, like, was they just trimming the tree or was this the Christmas episode? Cause I think they said something about the secret supposed to come out in front of the whole family. So I'm wondering, like, was this the Christmas episode? I don't know. The official Christmas episode, anyways. But yeah, they end up leaving and they went to Uptown because they had to meet Anita. The doctor was telling Anita everything about her cancer. She has triple negative breast cancer, and it's more challenging to treat or whatever, and that it could come back. It could also come back or whatever. And I said, oh my goodness. And she was just telling her how the next time she come back, she need to have, or she should have somebody to support her and stuff like that, and how she needs to consider telling Vernon. And I said, well, hopefully it don't be one of those situations where they don't tell him until it's too late. But she's supposed to be telling him this week, y'all. They did show a clip where he's like cancer or whatever. But yeah, I want to know if she gonna tell him not to say nothing to the family. That's what I want to know. If she gonna tell everybody. Hold on. But yeah, what else? What else did the doctor say? Oh, she had her recorded everything that she was saying, and she told her about Vernon, telling Vernon and stuff like that. And Anita was just crying and everything. She ends up meeting the ladies at Uptown and told them that it's cancer, and they was just supporting her and everything. And she was just wondering, how to tell everybody. But I'm glad they not dragging it out based on the promo that they showed. She actually supposed to tell Vernon, and I'm hoping she tell everybody else as well. We shall see. Anita, we talked about her. Danny and Andre, they was just talking about the Christmas tree. They was decorating it and everything, waiting on everybody to arrive. At first, everybody was saying they wasn't gonna show up. Next thing you know, everybody done showed up. Chelsea wasn't supposed to make it, but she made it. Naomi came in. She was upset at Jake. I said, "Here we go again, y'all." I said they keep on arguing and stuff, but she was mad because she was snooping and she found what was it? Something that he got her. It was some bear or something. And she didn't like it. She was like, it's horrible. He ended up telling her that it's basically about Mexico. They going to Mexico and everything. She changed her mind and she was happy. She told Chelsea to forget everything. She texted her. They did the little Cascade promo. Look, they slid that in there real nice, didn't they? They did the little Cascade promo. I'm assuming Cascade. Look, Cascade, what this is, second one? It's about to be right up there with Tide and Febreze, ain't it? Yeah, they done slid that up in there. But yeah, what else? Um, they was waiting on Cat, but Cat ended up showing up at Martin. Martin was talking about his tree and how Danny had her event, even though she knew that they had theirs first and stuff like that. June them showed up. She brought some ornaments the kids had when they was little. Smitty ended up inviting Regina, and they was just sharing stories and stuff. They actually remember Regina. They hugged her and everything. Um, and they was just decorating the tree and stuff. So I was like, okay, was this the official Christmas episode, or was this just about the trimming the trees and everything? But yeah, they were just sharing stories, and Tyrell told June that he sees she trying to change her life around, and he forgive her, and they hugged. They shared a nice little moment. Um, what else? She was like, she figured she'd gone come since Cat ain't gonna be here, and she's like, why would you think that? And she don't show up. I said, oh, here they go. But they ain't get into it though. He was just back there looking like she was out of place or something. She back there, but they end up telling her, make yourself at home, and don't wait for an invitation and stuff like that. Ted showed up. Um, but yeah, Cat actually showed up this time. I was like, you can't keep missing events just cause your sister gonna be there. I was like, I mean, you can, but I'm saying if you don't want to, you shouldn't. I've been seeing people make posts about the whole Cat Eva situation and stuff, and some people understand why she's still upset. Some people don't understand. But yeah, Eva was just standing back there. She was like rolling her eyes, and she keep making it seem like Cat have issues with her for no reason. And like, okay, it's one sided. You don't like her either. You have been trying. You have tried and stuff like that. But I say go out the door too. You don't slept with her boyfriend. Oh, they go out the window. So all that. Oh, I didn't know y'all was together. You knew. If they had broke up, that's still weird. That's still nasty. But yeah, hold on. But yeah, she just standing back there. But yeah, everybody, it was an episode. Nobody got into it. Nobody got into it. Ted want to take his tail to my son. He gotta go. I said, where he finna go? I said, where he about to go? Oh, look, I skipped over. I didn't even write these posts down. Ted and Leslie. Let's backtrack. So he was like, why should he believe her and stuff? And you don't even know if it's true. And you didn't know if it was true when you went and told Nicole. You don't know if her dad is cheating or not. Spreading rumors and stuff. And she told me, she heard him and she told him, and she was like, she not gonna say nothing. I just thought you should know and stuff since we friends, and I'm not gonna beg you. I said, about time. She like basically told him she not gonna beg him to invite her to, the whole Martin event and everything, the Christmas event. And how they supposed to be friends now, and basically it's somebody else out there for her. Somebody else, And he was like, good. He was like, stop calling me Teddy. I said, nah, okay, keep that same energy. Well, I think they said him and Shanice finna have something going on though. I about to say, keep that same energy when she finds somebody, or she already found somebody, Malone. I said, keep that same energy. But yeah, he said, stop calling her Teddy. I mean, calling him Teddy and everything. And she said, fine, Ted. And she mentioned how they supposed to be friends and everything. I said, I don't. Now I get it. He was cheating right on with her, and she didn't have the vows. He had the vows, and I get all that. But at the same time, how do I say this? He's showing her, I don't want to say he's showing her too much grace, or he just being stupid. He just being foolish. I said that. I said that on, what was the other, I think for General Hospital, that or the Bold and Beautiful, I just said somebody was being foolish too. That's the best way I could put it. Cause like it's bad enough. Like why would you go tell Nicole that her dad is cheating? You don't even know if that's true. Two, what you gonna say when she asks how you know this? Well, Leslie told incorrect. That's the wrong number. That's the wrong answer. Why would you tell her that? You don't even know if it's true. You could at least went to Vernon and asked him or something. But who are you to say anything to anybody anyway? Done went told her. He hurried up over there, didn't he? But yeah. First he was questioning Leslie about whether or not it was true and basically telling her she don't know if that's true and stuff like that. But he did go tell her at the end of the episode. She wanted to know why he was there. He ends up saying that he don't want to keep no more secrets from her or anything like that. Vernon's having an affair. And that's the last thing they showed with them. And I was like, you don't even know if that's true or not. You didn't know if that was true before you wearing your tail over there to tell, son. That's the thing about rumors. You usually just be over here spreading stuff. And by the time, look, what they said, hold on. I said, look, one person told a lot. Leslie heard something she thought she heard, seen something she thought she seen, and she don't ran with it. Told that he having an affair. Now I want to see tomorrow's episode to see what else he tell Nicole. Says their secret's supposed to come out in front of everybody. I know Haley's supposed to be married, Bill, that that's not his family no more or anything like that. What I wanted to talk about? I know Danny was focused on making this a good Christmas for Andre because, it's bad memories for, well, not bad memories for him, but, his parents gone. I feel like he going to have some more relatives or something like that going to happen with him down the line. We talked about Brandon Sharon, Anita Sharon Tracy. Look, I started writing down it. It was just showing everybody just celebrating Christmas and decorating trees and stuff. What else? I already said Jacob got on vacation. Anita tells the ladies that it's cancer. Smitty invited Regina. Ted tells Nicole Vernon having an affair. Tracy asks Sharon what's going on with her and Vernon, and she's like, all right, I'll tell you. And I said, I wonder if they need to go and tell it. What is going on? Is he teaching her? I mean, she teaching him how to sing or what? Because they say he sang in real life, or he used to sing in real life. I don't know if he still do or not. Anita tells Vernon that she has bad news because he thought she was working on a Christmas gift. And she told him, come sit down, or whatever. And she was like, she has bad news. And they showed a promo where she's telling him that she has cancer or whatever. It's something I'm missing. What is it? It's something I skipped over. I don't know because I stopped taking notes. So I don't know. It was something I'm missing. I already talked about Smitty now. Leslie. I don't think they went back to Leslie. Eva said she had to go or whatever. Cause I think she said her mama got a tradition she want to keep. They showed Ted with Shanice on Christmas or whatever. So yeah, they did. Cause I think Kat was asking him what his plans are for Christmas and stuff like that. So I'm assuming this wasn't the official Christmas episode. There's more to come. But yeah, I said this is. I feel like this Anita storyline gonna be real good, y'all, or it can be, anyways. Hopefully they don't drop the ball with this one. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Let me know your thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, do have a great rest of the day and be safe.